Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo, and we're back again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We're talking about this particular story with Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested. Yeah, that's right. Arrested for domestic violence, guys. Domestic abuse incident with her co-worker of all people. I always tell you guys, man, when you're on the job, you got these relationships with your co-workers. They don't turn out good. If you're just going to do what you do, a quick boom, bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am thing, a jump off, whatever, then, hey, that's cool. But work-related relationships really never work when you're trying to get serious. It's normally good when y'all just kick it and keep it moving. But she was arrested on domestic abuse charges with sprinter Christian Coleman. Yeah. These lovebirds are in the news, guys. What a shame. And with all the events and stuff brewing, you would think that people would be more civilized, man. This is why I tell you, man, that dating in 2025 is a mess. It really is a mess, guys. It talks about how with these lovebirds, let me see if I can get this info here. It says, yes, Sha'Carri Richardson is reportedly dating Christian Coleman. While they initially kept their relationship private, they eventually made it public in 2024. They have been seen together at various events, including the Super Bowl and let's see, USA TF Night of Legends Awards, and have shared photos of each other on social media. See, guys, if you're trying to get into a relationship, right, with someone, don't do the photo thing on social media. Like, stay away from that. If you kicking it with someone and y'all doing whatever y'all do, no photos, no lovebirds, none of that nonsense. Keep all that stuff off social media. This is why relationships don't work, guys. Because y'all be putting these photos online, telling the world that y'all in love, and then when y'all break up, now y'all got to go remove all them damn photos. Keep the photos off social media. No one need to know about your relationship. Once people know about your relationship, they're going to try to destroy your relationship. And if you start to show people by making it public, now, because you made your relationship public, you're going to feel obligated to keep up with updating people about the status of where your relationship is. And then when it get crazy, you'll end up like this woman here, getting arrested for domestic abuse. Now, when you have a career like this and you're getting arrested for domestic abuse, it don't look good. It don't look good at all, But let me see what's going on with this particular story. Be sure to click the like button, guys, as you come into the building. It says details emerge following Sha'Carri Richardson's arrest and assault charge during U.S. Championships week. This was August 1st, today. It goes on and it says, just as the 2025 U.S. National Track and Field Championships got underway in Eugene on Thursday, it has been confirmed that reigning 100-meter world champion Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested and charged with assault early this week in Washington state. The revelation comes after days of speculation that the star sprinter had been detained, with no formal confirmation until now. According to police report from the Port of Seattle Police Department, Richardson was arrested on the evening of July 27th following a disturbance at TSA checkpoint 4 at Seattle Tacoma International Airport, SeaTac, The incident took place around 5:54 p.m. local time, just days before she was set to compete at the national championships. Now, this is crazy. It's like you're supposed to compete and you out here getting arrested and charged with domestic violence and assault and all this other mess. This don't make no sense, man. Why do people throw their careers away like this? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. People just love to crash. Everybody crashing out, man. It's crash out season. This is wild, bro. It says, per the report, the responding officer wrote, on July 27, 2025, at approximately 54 hours, while working as a uniformed police officer for the Port of Seattle Police Department at SeaTac International Airport, I was dispatched to TSA checkpoint for a reported disturbance. So he pretty much was giving his testimony regarding the situation. The altercation involved Richardson, a fellow U.S. sprinter, Christian Coleman, whom a TS employee identified to police at the scene. Officer Tyler contacted Richardson, while another officer spoke with Coleman, who initially declined to cooperate. I told him the reason for the contact and asked him if something had occurred at the checkpoint. Coleman was reluctant to talk to me and initially told me he got into an argument, which then became heated. I asked Coleman if there was shoving or anything physical, and he denied anything physical had occurred. See, that's another problem with a lot of you guys, man. When your old lady beating you up and putting hands on you, a lot of times y'all don't be wanting to tell the police that she's putting hands on you. And that's where you got it all wrong. If your woman is putting hands on you, you better tell the police your woman putting hands on you, because I can guarantee you, if you put hands on her, she's going to tell the police you put hands on her. So don't play those games. If you know she put hands on you, don't be all macho like, well, I'm a man, I can handle it. No, let the police know your old lady crazy. Let them know. Because if it was the other way around, she will tell the police that you put hands on her and you will go to jail. So the cop asked Coleman if there was shoving or anything physical, and he denied anything physical had occurred. Coleman also refused to provide his identification and expressed no interest in participating in further investigation. It's interesting. He didn't want to participate in any investigation when there's a disturbance at hand. However, the officers later reviewed airport security footage. Thank you for the footage. You see what I mean? They went and looked at the cameras. However, the officers later reviewed airport security footage, which, according to the report, told a very different story. The officers detailed the following sequence of events. Just outside the screening area, Richardson is following and getting close to Coleman several times. As Coleman appears to be trying to walk away, Richardson then pushes Coleman hard enough that it sends him crashing into a nearby column. Wow. The report continues. Coleman continues to try walk away in an effort to get away from Richardson, but she continues to bump into him and get into his personal space. So imagine this woman is pushing this man all around. The police ask him, was there any physical contact? He says no, and just kind of go about his business. Come on, man. You guys got to do better, man. I told you 1,000 times. If a woman is being physical in terms of assaulting you, let law enforcement know. Stop being this macho man type, well, I'm not going to tell the police. Because if it was the other way around, you would be in handcuffs, bro. That woman is not going to stay silent. She's going to tell the police, and it's going to ruin your career. But no, you didn't want to say nothing because you were trying to protect her career. She would not protect your career, bro. She would not. And this is why I keep telling you, when you're dating co-workers, because when you think about it, they're co-workers. They're in the same business, in the same field. And that's messing up business. Because what happens is when it becomes public, it interferes with careers. Now you're going to end up losing your career. She's supposed to be getting into the Olympics, doing what she got to do. And she out here getting arrested, throwing her whole life away, you know? So it goes on and says Coleman continues to try to walk away in an effort to get away from Richardson, but she continues to bump into him and get in his personal space. She again pushes Coleman again hard enough that it sends him flying a few feet away. At this point, it appears Coleman goes back to the TSA screening lanes in an attempt to get help. Richardson continues to follow him, still getting close to his personal space, and she throws a pair of headphones at him, striking him somewhere on his body. It goes on and it says, after reviewing the video and consulting with additional responding officers, including Officer Cambronero, probable cause was established to arrest Richardson for domestic violence assault in the 4th degree, right? It goes on and it says, although Coleman declined to press charges or continue with the investigation, he was provided with a domestic violence resource guide. The police noted that Coleman was flying to Eugene on Alaska Airlines flight AS3206 or ASI 61. It goes on and says the report further confirms, I placed Richardson in custody for the DV assault 4 and eventually advised her of her Miranda rights in verbatim from my OTC issued Miranda card. So he basically read his card, read her rights. You have the right to remain silent, blah, 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 right? She was booked into Score Jail, citation 5A0494816. She stated she understood her rights. While speculation, had circulated earlier in the week about Richardson being detained, there had been no official confirmation until these documents were made public on Friday, a day after the U.S. championships began. So she's arrested. This is crazy, man. Some people just don't care about their life, bro. Richardson competed in the 100 millimeter on Thursday and placed second in her heat, but she will take no further part in the competition. She has also withdrawn from the 200 millimeter as the defending world championship in the 100 millimeter. Richardson is automatically qualified for the 2025 world championships, but is required to appear at the national championships to demonstrate fitness. The Port of Seattle Police Department noted that full sequencing of events and exact quotes can be found in the body-worn camera footage, which was activated during the incident. The initial report serves as a generalized summary with further supplemental narratives available from the other officers involved. As a publication, neither Richardson nor Coleman has issued a public statement. So, that being said, this young lady was arrested for domestic assault, throwing her life away over love. And if you're in these kind of relationships, man, you need to break up. Like, you need to let go and let God, because it don't make no sense. It doesn't matter who's doing the hitting. If you're in a relationship where somebody's hitting you or pushing you or any sort of physical activity, you need to get out of that relationship. It's never going to work. Right? She wanted to control him. He was trying to get away, and he still tried to protect her career, which is kind of crazy. I could understand him not talking to the officers because in his mind, it's sort of like you just don't want her to lose her career. You don't want this to be in the media. But at the end of the day, guys, if you're being assaulted by your woman, bro, you got to let law enforcement know. Because if the tables were turned, she's not going to protect you, bro. Just like if you're on the 9 to 5 and you're dating somebody, this can happen too. I always tell you guys, when you on the job, all that dating your coworker stuff, you got to stop all of that. I understand sometimes you be at the job, you trying to kick it. You know what I mean? It's convenient. You know, you're talking to the shorties, whatever the case is. You know, you really can't do that, bro. It's going to mess up business. It might work for a little bit. Y'all might be cool. It might not be no drama, but eventually somebody going to crash out. You know, if you try to get rid of the woman by saying, look, I don't think we should see each other anymore, and y'all still work at the same place, it's going to get messy, man. It's going to get messy. And when you let her go, that's when she's going to go to supervisors and make claims of sexual harassment, sexual this, and try to get you fired, especially if you're talking to another woman on the job. Nah, she ain't going to have it, bro. So it's best to just not get involved. So at the end of the day, I don't know what this is going to mean for her career, but this is embarrassing. This is not what you want in the media. Your relationships should never be in the media. If you smashing somebody, nobody supposed to know. Nobody supposed to know. If you're a woman and you dating a dude, nobody supposed to know. People supposed to be looking at you like, damn, woman, you don't got no man, you don't got no relationship, and you supposed to just ignore them because you know what you got. They just don't know, and they don't need to know. If you're a dude and you dating some woman, nobody need to know. It's when you put all your personal business out there, that is when things like this happen. You know, he didn't want to have nothing to do with her no more. Or he was in some sort of argument or whatever the case is, and all of this is being done in public. You guys have to learn how to, if y'all going to have some sort of dispute or argument, take that mess at home. It's like people don't even know how to argue no more. You know? It's crazy. But you know how it is. You said they what? They are teammates. They train together. Yeah, they sleep together too. You know? That's the difference. See, once you sleep together, it's no more training together now. Everything changes. That's why in your job, they tell you that you're not supposed to be dating your coworkers. You know, you can't fraternize with the workers and do this and do that. You can't be doing all that mess. You're really not supposed to be doing that stuff, but we do it anyway. But this is what always happens. You know, if you're going to deal with a lady, she have to be outside the job. Once you're inside the job, it's going to be bad, man. You know, because now your careers are going to be on the line. You know, what does this mean for her? I don't know. But this could get bad for her. So I don't know how she's going to get around this one. But if there's anything that we could learn from this, because, you know, it's one thing to report on the news, but it's another thing to learn from these stories. This is not a moment of ha, 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 he, because of her situation, right? We know what she's doing is not cool. She's fumbling the bag. She's fumbling her career. She's in her feelings. She's not making good decisions. I get it. But what could you learn from this story? How many of you are in a situation where you got something like this going down at the 9 to 5? And it's messy. You don't want nobody in your business. That's why nobody don't supposed to know. Let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, you're actually dating somebody on the job, or you wanted to date somebody on the job. Sometimes what you got to do is, if you're talking to a lady, you got to pull her to the side and be like, look, I know we chit-chatting and whatnot, but when we at work, let's focus on our job. Let's keep it professional. Let's not make no contact. None of that stuff when we at work. Can we agree on that? Because this is our place of business. This is where we get our bread. I'm not trying to fumble the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you. Everything is cool. But when we on the job, I'm just going to focus on my job. You know, I don't want nobody all in our business. That's how you got to be sometimes. You got to let a woman know. Or sometimes if you're a woman, you got to let a dude know that you don't want nobody in your business. and there's to be no contact while at work. When you're off work and y'all meet up somewhere, whatever the case is, that's all cool. But once everybody get involved, people knowing your business, that's when it gets messy. So that's some advice that you could take, keep it, out of the workplace, and don't put it on social media. Stop taking pictures. Oh, who's your man? Oh, this is my man right here. This is my boo. Don't do none of that goofy stuff. It's 2025. Stop posting pictures online. Because here's the thing, guys, when you post pictures online, right? Let's say you dating this woman, right? Let's say you dating Miss Richardson, and she go put your picture online. What if you're also dating some other woman and they go to her profile on Instagram and they see your picture? Now you just got exposed. Do you see that? This is why you don't want no pictures. No pictures. Nope. And this social media stuff really destroys a lot of people's relationships. Look how many times we see celebrities. They were dating or married and they had photos of them and their partner all on their social media. And then once they broke up, they took all those photos down. You understand? With show of ones, did Cardi B take down all her photos with Offset from her IG? I'm just asking to find out because I don't know. Because normally when people have these breakups and fallouts, they start removing pictures, like the Keke Palmers, what's that other woman, Tia Mowry, they had these relationships, these marriages, and next minute they start deleting photos. It's crazy. You said Cardi removed even the new man. I heard some dirt about the new guy situation, but I didn't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I heard something about, I don't know, it was something about some BBL stinks or some mess like that. I don't know, man, but this is crazy, man. They fell out already, man. My goodness. This is what happens. See, if you're dating someone and you're dating in private, at least if y'all broke up, nobody know your business. That's a beautiful thing, to have a clean breakup where nobody know, there's no drama, no issues, no social media. But then again, sometimes some people, man, they messy. Meaning you had a private relationship, but it's like once y'all break up, they want to go on social media and post all your pics. They want to get messy, posting DMs. I can't stand people like that, bro. I cannot stand those butthurt people that when you break up or let them go or have a fallout or whatever, and they just want to go find all the text messages, all the pictures. Now they want to air you out, and man, stop it. You're just scorned. A lot of times we hear about women scorn. No, you got men that be scorned too. That's right. You got some men that get dumped by women, and these dudes want to air out their sister's naked photos and whatnot. You ladies know what I'm talking about, them photos that you send them dudes. Don't act like you ladies don't know what I'm talking about now. All of you ladies, all of you got them few pics that when you meet that new man, you keep these special photos around and you send them off to that man so he can see your butt. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Don't act like y'all don't know. Don't act like y'all don't know. Ringo, how you know all of that? Fam, I know the game, bro. You got that special set of photos. You got your breast photos, your butt photos. You got your feet photos. You know what I mean? You got all them special intimate photos for that man to drool over so he could seal the deal. Come on now. You ain't gonna have too many ladies say amen to that. But they know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. So at the end of the day, bruh, a lot of these dudes, a lot of times when they break up and it was a baddie they was dating, They try to air her out, calling her 304s. She wasn't a 304 when you was smashing. She wasn't a 304 when you was getting some head. But now that she dumped you, now you want to shame her. Now you want to call her a 304. Fam, you got to know how to break up on good terms, man. Real talk. You got to respect one another on good terms and be like, look, it didn't work out. I wish you well. I'm not going to air you out. I'm not going to post no private messages. I'm not going to do nothing dirty to try to mess up your name and all that other mess. You got to be respectful as a man. You know what I mean? And same thing as a woman. Can't be out there being dirty, man. That's nasty work. But some people, man, they messy, man. They very messy. They want to air out all your life on social media. You were private, but now they want to air you out. So that what? So that anybody else that end up dating you will come across the news and be like, yo, that's what she was doing? Damn, look at her photos. Oh, man, yo, word. You want to put an intimate video y'all took, you go putting it on Twitter. How you going to do that? How you going to put shorty out there like that? You going to put a video of her giving you head on Twitter? What kind of sucker move is that, dog? And a lot of you guys be doing that mess. And you're wondering why a lot of these women, it's like they don't want to be freaky no more. The new guy come in, he got to work harder and whatnot. Damn, shorty, why I can't get no head? Why I can't get no head?
Well, the last boyfriend I had, he aired me out on Twitter.
But that's not me, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to holler, you know what I mean? It's just me, you know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Come on, girl. You know you want to. I mean, come on. Look at this pipe.
I mean, it do look kind of good. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm still on my healing journey.
I cannot stand when a woman talking about she on her healing journey. I'm trying to lay pipe. She talking about she on her healing journey. I want to see that thangin'. She talking about she on her healing journey. And here's the best part. She just found religion. Now she found Jesus Christ. How many of you brothers been there? You about to get some head and whatnot. She start bringing out the Bible. You're like, what the heck is this? This is not what I signed up for. What? On your Instagram, you don't even got no clothes on your Instagram.
I know that, but that's my social media. I actually am a follower of Jesus Christ. And any new man that I'm with must understand that, I've been celibate for about 2 years.
They always say they celibate. They always say they celibate, bro, for 2 years. It's never for 10 years. It's crazy, bro. You said what? Allison Harker has removed Twitch's pics and pinned the new man. I guess we got to do some more update videos, man. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work right there, man. But then again, she killed him, so I'm not surprised. I told you guys that she killed her husband, you know what I mean? Or at least was a part of the murder, But yeah, guys, I hope that she's able to get her life together, and I'm referring to the Olympic sprinter, because your career should be important to you. You shouldn't throw it away with domestic violence. It's a bad look, especially if you're into sports. Just look at Shannon Sharpe. Look at his situation. He made a former OnlyFans model rich, retired her, gave her over $23 million. And on top of that, to add insult to injury, he lost his job that was paying him, I believe, $6.8 million. $6.8 million. He lost his ESPN job and his millions over some cooch. Ain't that sad? All that money gone over some box, bro. Some head. Some cooch. Nah, bro. Sometimes you gotta just leave things alone, man. Like in today's day, real talk, as a man, you're supposed to be focusing on your grind, your career, your money. And you shouldn't even be chasing women around, bro. Like real talk, real spit. You're not even supposed to be doing that in today's day. Sometimes you might see a woman and she might be fine as hell. Sometimes you just got to just stay quiet, bro. Stay quiet. Stay out of trouble. Somebody say, you tripping, dog. I'm going to holler. Well, you could go ahead and holler. It's a trap. You know what I mean? Because the way I look at it in 2025, if a woman is feeling you, she going to tell you. If a woman see a man that she want, she's going to say something. A lot of times women will set you up. And then when you fall into the trap, then they got you. You know what I mean? There's supposed to be I'm not sure if he's an NFL. No, I think he's an NBA player or something. I'm not sure. Some young brother. And he's supposed to be dating some older woman and he got her pregnant. I forgot who that is. Some story. I never did a video about it. But some young dude and he dating some older woman. Clearly, she's taking advantage of this cat. He don't know no better. He's a clown. You know, that's why you have to have uncles and fathers in your lives, man, to balance you out. Relationship sucks in 2025. Again, guys, stop all of that dating stuff on the job. It's going to get you in trouble. It's going to get you fired, man. It's going to get you fired, bro. You know, keep your relationship business secret. If you're talking to some lady, let that be between you and her. Let her know, look, I'm not with all of that stuff. I mean, that's like you a social media influencer and you're talking to another female influencer. Bro, I tried that already, bro. That stuff just a bad situation, bro. You know what I mean? Because once you try, they end up airing you out, talking about you, trying to make content off of you. And it's just a mess. It don't make no sense to do none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't do all of that stuff, bro. You can't work at a place and be trying to smash at the same time. I ain't saying it can't be done. It could if you got the right type of woman and whatnot. But normally it's going to end bad, bro. It's going to end real, real bad. You know, you might be able to lay pipe a little bit, but once shorty want to take it to the next level and you don't want to go, yeah, you're going to lose your job after that, bro. You know? You said Melly Monaco? Who's that? Oh, that's the big breast lady that is supposed to be married to the basketball player that was arrested by the feds. That's a sad situation, man. He going to prison. You know, he came out of the damn jail like a damn princess running down the stairs. He gonna be going to prison soon in September when they go to trial. You know? And then when that happened, that's when Melly Monaco going to file for divorce. And then all these ninjas on social media are going to be ready to get with her to smash. Bam. Look at the kind of dude that she got with. Look at the kind of dude she got with. How many of you guys been watching her videos and every time she would do the dating program, a dude would come in and he'll be like, yeah, I got 2 kids, blah, blah, blah. And they would pineapple him. And she would be like, yeah, you know, he got kids, you know, blah, 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 blah. She was against all these guys that had kids, but yet she get with a damn ninja that got kids. Why? Because he got money. Telling you, man. Because he got money. A lot of times these ladies will tell you, oh, I'm not this, I don't want that. Fam, when you got the money, they coming. They coming. That's why society is messed up. That's why dating is messed up, because it's like women And even men, but mainly women, they're not interested in a guy unless he got money. Everything is screwed up right now. That's why I said, guys, you just got to focus on your career and your health and fitness and just leave women alone. If a woman want to get piped down, because that's pretty much what it is, ladies. If you want a brother to pipe you down, right? If you want heavy meat, you want a brother to bless you a little bit. All you got to do is just holler at that brother and let him know that you want some pipe. It's 2025. We shouldn't even be going on all these damn dates. Let's just keep it a buck. If I'm a man and I see a sister and she looking good, obviously I want to smash. As a woman, you're supposed to know that. You're supposed to know that I want to lay pipe. I mean, look at you. You look good. You fine. You know what I'm saying? You got that thing. What else am I to think about? So let's just get right to the damn point and stop playing. All this damn nonsense. Here we come with the party pooper, HIV. I cannot stand when you have these people that come in here being religious and ultra deep. HIV. How many damn partners have you slept with? Do you care to let us know? Are you a virgin? HIV. You weren't saying HIV when you were sleeping around. You weren't saying HIV when you were doing the do. You weren't doing none of that. How many times you were raw dogging? Always want to come in here being religious. I don't want to hear none of that mess. When was the last time you seen a woman giving a dude head with a condom? This stuff pissed me off. Some of you ladies be like, oh, you got to wear a condom.
You cannot put that thing in me without wearing a condom.
All right, babe. Well, you gonna give me some head? You know what I'm saying?
Of course I'm gonna give you some head. Come on, let me go do it.
But babe, I don't got on no condom. A lady will tell you to strap up to wear a condom, but she won't tell you to strap up to get some head. Make that make sense. I'm trying to figure this out. But hey, it is what it is, man. Let me see. What do we got? You said what? The whip sound effect? Oh, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, so it is what it is, man. I don't like when people say that, bro. They be like talking all that HIV stuff. People trying to smash, bro. I didn't want to hear none of that. I want to see that woman turn around. When I mess about HIV and all this mess. I cannot stand them damn party poopers, bro. Always want to do that mess. It's just like when I talk about polygyny, people always want to talk about STDs. But yet, if you ask these women, well, do you care to talk about your history, your dating history? They don't want to talk about it. They just get upset. They be like, that don't matter. None of that stuff matter. I actually seen a video. Let me see if I can pull it up, guys. Let me see if I can pull it up just to give you an understanding of what we're dealing with here. Let me see. Because I was supposed to do a video about it. I got like 1 billion videos that I got to work on, man. Let me see if I can find that video. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Let me download this video, guys, so I can react to this real quick. And then we're going to close up the show. Right? So let me look for this video. Download this. This will prove my point about how women don't want you brothers to know about their history. You know, just be honest, ladies. You know what I'm saying? If you threw it back a couple of times, you know what I'm saying, you got some mileage on you, just let a brother know. It ain't nothing. You know? But when you hiding all that mess, it's like you making yourself look bad. You know? Well, what about the brothers? Brothers got high body counts too. Men don't have no damn body count. What are you talking about? Men don't have a body count. Men don't carry bodies. Women do. Right? I don't know who told you that, but men don't have body counts. That don't make sense. We're the one that penetrate the woman. We're the one putting seeds inside of you. You know? We don't have none of that body count stuff. But let me play this video real quick to show you what's going on in these streets. Let me see. Where the hell is it? Okay. Let's see. Where is the video? Is this it? Yeah. Do it got music in it? Let me see. I don't know if it got music.
Just like a high.
Yeah. No, it don't got no music. Okay, I could put it in a video.
Do you think there's anything such?
Okay. I want you to see this because this will pretty much answer or give you an idea of what I was just talking about. Right? You could look at her face and see that she's already upset. But let's hear this out.
If there's anything such as like a high body count?
I think it's none of your business.
I know, but I'm saying, do you think a person can have a high body count?
It doesn't matter what I think because regardless of what I'm thinking, it's none of your business how many people anybody have been with ever. That was before you. If you want to live in the past, why don't you skip it, doodle back and go sit in the bed and do what you was doing yesterday? If you want to live in the future, wake up and quit asking dumb questions because you could have asked, are you happy? What makes you happy? Where do we go from here? What makes you feel good? Instead, you over here asking how many people done made you feel good. We're asking the wrong questions here, people. It's for the people. Maybe we need new people on here, or maybe the people need to read a book. Literally anything.
What's your favorite book?
Frankenstein by Mary Shelley.
So let me ask you a question. What do you do for a living?
She's an OnlyFans model. That's exactly what she do.
I serve.
You serve?
Serve up some cooch.
So you're in a restaurant?
I serve looks.
She served looks, you see? That's why she was getting upset, guys. That is why she was getting upset. Look at her attitude, bro.
If there's anything such as like a high body count?
I think it's none of your business.
She got upset as soon as he asked the question. Think about it. Yeah, why is she so angry? I mean, it's just a question.
I know, but I'm saying, do you think a person can have a high body count?
It doesn't matter what I think because regardless of what I'm thinking, it's none of your business how many people anybody have been with ever.
This is crazy, bro.
That was before you. If you want to live in the past, why don't you skip it, doodle back and go sit in the bed and do what you was doing yesterday? If you want to live in the future, wake up and quit asking dumb questions.
That question literally convicted her soul.
Could have asked, are you happy? What makes you happy? Where do we go from here? What makes you feel good? Instead, you over here asking how many people done made you feel good. We're asking the wrong questions here, people. It's for the people. Maybe we need new people on here, or maybe the people need to read a book. Literally anything.
What's your
Come on, man.
favorite book?
Frankenstein by Mary Shelley.
So let me ask you a question. What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? A very simple question, should be easy to answer.
I serve.
You serve?
She serve.
So you're in a restaurant?
I serve looks.
She serve looks. That means OnlyFans model. Yep. That's what she do, guys. That's why I keep telling you, man, Instagram and all those other sites, they're very fake, bro, very wicked. Am I the only dude that is tired of seeing these women half naked on social media, bro? Every time you go to the gram, you see women, they just all out there. And you just scroll by, it's like, man, here go another one. And they're all doing the same thing. And you're like, damn, bro, this internet, man, it really messed up the whole world, bro. Like, do you ladies not understand, like, y'all all doing the same thing? Y'all all got on filters, the fake filter lashes. the super clear skin effects. Like it's played out. It's so boring now. It's sad now. Somebody got to tell y'all the truth, guys. It's like, I get it. You want attention and whatnot, but it got to stop, man. It got to stop. Man, it just got to stop. Let me see. Shout out to Green Beret for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. They don't leave anything for the imagination no more. It's like, damn, shorty damn near half naked. All the guys in the comments want to smash her. And then what if you get into a relationship with her? Everybody on the internet done saw your woman. You ever been on the gram and saw a sister, a nice looking woman? You was like, damn, she fine. And then when you start scrolling through her page, you're like, damn, like she damn near naked already, bro. Remember them women used to date in the past? He used to wear those nice maxi dresses and always looking good. And, you could kind of see her figure in the dress, but it kind of left a little bit to the imagination. And it's like, it just made the desire for her increase. Now it's like they're naked already on the ground. So it's like you already got what you need. It's like you looking at them, you're like, okay, she looked good. She got a wagon, she got this, she got that. But, I don't know, forget it. It's like it's oversaturated now. The whole internet is oversaturated with the same thing. You know what I mean? I mean, think about this. You have multimillionaires. Shannon Sharpe literally was dating a 19-year-old on OnlyFans and end up fumbling the bag over some Caucasian cooch. Rather than him get with a black woman, that man went and got with a Becky, and Becky played him. She got $23 million, and then Shannon lost his job that was paying him $6.8 million a year. That's nasty work, bro. I ain't losing no damn money over no cooch, bro. I don't know. I don't know. That woman cooch must have been something. I don't know what kind of vanilla cooch that was. Guys, do not be like Shannon Sharpe, man. Don't lose your job and your career over no vanilla cooch. Earlier tonight, I went to the burger spot real quick, and I think you had a white woman, a white young lady. She walked in. I think she was walking out with her friend, and I was going in the store. And I already know they like black guys, right? So I didn't want to go in the store while they were coming out, so I kind of just chilled. So she was holding the door, and I just left her there holding the damn door. And she was like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, what are you apologizing for? In my mind, I'm saying this. So I go into the store, I make my order, boom, boom, bam, and I go sit down, just kind of chilling, waiting for my order and whatnot. She walks back in to walk by to go to the drink area, only to walk by because she wanted me to see her figure. This is what they do, guys. I didn't even say nothing to her. And this is how you got to move, guys. The reason why you don't want to say nothing, number one, is because if a woman is feeling you, she'll say something to you. Number two, you don't know who she's with or who she know. A lot of times women set you up, especially a white woman, fam. I seen what happened to Emmett Till. One thing I learned is hollering at the white woman is dangerous. Nope. Not doing it, fam. Shannon should have stuck with the sisters and do what he got to do. You know what I mean? He should have stuck with a black woman, but instead, because here's the thing, guys. Even if a black woman was with him and she took him to court and got his money, at least the money is in the black community still. You know what I mean? At least the money is in the black community. But to lose all your wealth, bro, and Becky, you retired her. She went on OnlyFans and made a post and said, I'm no longer doing OnlyFans anymore. That's nasty work, bro. That mean he retired her, fam. That's sad, man. He retired Becky, bro, when he could have been with a sister, man. I guess he ain't want no chocolate cooch. I don't know what's the matter with these ninjas, bro. It's like they don't like black women no more. You ever notice it's like the more money a black man get, it's like he move away from the sisters. I don't get it, bro. Like I really don't understand what is wrong with these dudes, bro. Like how you gonna turn down the chocolate sisters or the brown skin sisters or the yellow bone sisters? I just don't get what's wrong with these ninjas, bro. They get money and it's like, I don't know. And she still got her Instagram page up. Her Instagram page is still up. She didn't post no new pictures or nothing. But it's just sad. She's rich now, bro. She don't ever have to worry about money. You know? Get the right financial advisors, the investments and everything. She could just make money off of interest. All she got to do is just put all that money into a high interest account. That money is making money. She don't ever have to do anything, bro. All she got to do is just sit there, live within her means, and she'll always be rich, bro. Always. It's sad, man. Nasty work, bro. That's crazy. But I'm pretty sure the same way how I was at the burger spot and the snow bunny walked in, that's the same thing that happened to Shannon Sharpe. If you go back and you look at the story of how Shannon Sharpe met up with the snow bunny, he was at the gym working out. She walked in and walked past. You know those white women that got that athletic figure? You know those snow bunny, the Beckys that have like that athletic figure body that shows they be working out? You know, that is how the snow bunny looked when she walked in the gym when Shannon Sharpe was there. Once Shannon saw her white flesh, he was like, hey, I got to get with her. And I can guarantee you he was financing her life. He bought her probably vehicles. He was probably paying her rent. And it got to a point where he probably wanted to cut her loose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she wanted more money. Maybe she wanted a relationship or something. And he probably was like, look, I can't be seen with you. It's going to mess up my job. Because, you know, typical with a lot of ninjas, they don't want to be seen with the play fun girl. I don't get it, but a lot of guys, they'll have the fun girl and they don't want to be seen in public with her. They only want to keep her on the low, low, low. So she probably wanted a relationship and he didn't want that. He cut her loose. And I told you guys, as a player, you cannot dump a woman. Not in 2025. In 2025, you can't dump a woman, bro. A woman got to let you go. If she let you go, you're safe. But if you let her go, you're not going to hear the end of that, bro. She's going to stalk your job, stalk your house, key your car, flat your tires, burn your house down, burn everything, bro. She's going to do that to you, bro. You know? And it is what it is, man. You said snow vultures. I don't think that she's a vulture because of that. I feel that the black man wanted some white cooch. It's just that simple. You know, sometimes, you want some chocolate ice cream. Sometimes you feel for some vanilla. You know? I remember there was one time, this was several years back in New York. I remember I was in Prospect Park. You had this white woman. She was fine as hell, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, she wasn't the typical white woman. She was one of them type of white ladies that had that ultra sexy look, bro. Like, she was just fine as hell, bro. And she was riding a bike. And I was like, what the? It's like, damn, man. She had a wagon and everything. She had to be a special kind of white woman because she had a wagon. It never used to be like that. White women never used to have wagons. Now, they got wagons now. I don't know if it's something or they got some black in them or some of them migrated from the South. I don't know. It's a mutation thing going on. I don't know what's happening, bro. But now they're starting to develop wagons. You know? And I think I had rode up on her and I was trying to holler. And I think she said something along the lines that she's not into men, she's into women. That was her way of trying to brush me off. And what I learned from that is you're not supposed to holler at white women. You can't, look, guys, the way you holler at a black woman is not the same way you holler at a white woman. It's not the same way. It don't work. Approaching white women is totally different from black women, guys. Might have to do videos on that. You know? Definitely got to do some videos on that, guys. But yeah, Shannon should have stuck with the sisters, man. He should have did what he had to do. And he would have never been in this particular situation because if he would have had a black woman, even if she would have sued him, I would have preferred him getting sued by a black woman because at least the money would have went back to the black community unless the black woman was a swirler. Because a lot of times you got a lot of black women that they date white guys. You know, I'm serious. A lot of black women, you know, you don't really know this. You may not think it's so, but a lot of them, like, you ever see those valley type black women that talk like a white woman? You ever see those kind? They very annoying to me, man.
Hey, hello. Hello. I was at brunch today, and it was just so wonderful. The way I was out, I was doing some shopping, and me and my friends, we were at brunch, and I went into the local boutique, and I was just having a great day. And, you know, we was just having fun, and I decided to go home and relax a little bit. And tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to do my Pilates, and I'm going to do what I got to do. This is just what I have to do.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I mean, man, when I hear those type of black women, bro, I get annoyed, bro. But yo, you know what's even more interesting? I seen a video with a white woman that sound black. I couldn't believe it, bro. She literally, I'm like, nah, that's some AI stuff. No, bro. A white woman that have the whole vernacular of a black woman, bro. I think I had saved the video. I might have to do a separate video with that, bro, because it was just crazy, man. But hey, we're going to get up on out of here, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro. So, hey, I don't know what's going to turn out with this situation. We'll keep you updated with any news reports regarding this situation and do what we got to do and report on the news. I got to do more videos about all the fake content creators and all these fake people on social media publishing lies and stuff. So keep it tuned, guys, because we got to talk about this stuff. It's like people still believe that fake story about the missing trucker, guys. People still believe it. Somebody literally came in my comments telling me how wrong I am and how if the story wasn't real, why would the family of the missing trucker would be crying on social media? There is no couple. There's no family crying on social media. These people are like robots, bro. They believe anything they see on social media. And when the truth is given, they don't believe the truth. That's why so many influencers lie. If you guys only know, over 80% of the content seen on social media is fake. It's fake, people. It's fake. You understand me? Especially on TikTok. They just post nothing but fake stuff, bro, all day. And what YouTubers do is they bring the fake content over to YouTube and start to poison the people. This is the only platform you're going to go to where we're going to keep it a buck, bro. We're going to keep it a buck. We're going to give you the right news. And it is what it is, man. All these content creators, I'm exposing all of them, bro. All of them. I don't like none of you. I don't like none of you content creators that be lying to these people all damn day. Because when the truth is given, people are always hating on me for speaking the truth. And I'm like, something's wrong. There's a reason why people hate the truth. And it's because content creators been lying to them so much that people believe the lie more than the truth. And they do this with no shame. The video that I did earlier debunking the lies, man, that was a classic, man. But is it going to get millions of views? Of course not. Because people don't like the truth, man. It's like you got to lie to people, bro. Why do you think when women come on social media, they got to expose themselves naked? They got to dress seductive. They got to be sexy. They got to start a Instagram page being flirtatious. Why do you think they got to do that? Why can't women just make a page and show themselves cleaning their house or cooking dinner or washing clothes or cleaning a bedroom? How come women don't do content like that? You know why? Nobody's looking. Nobody care. So what do? They got to be half naked all damn day. And the stuff is boring now. Now it's boring. Y'all all doing the same thing. Nobody ain't going to look at you and be like, oh yeah, that's going to be my future wife. Nobody ain't going to do that. When they look at you, all they going to do is just smash. That's it. So if that's all you putting out, all a dude going to want to do is hit it from the back. That's it. But if you make content where a brother see you cooking, cleaning, taking care of business, reading a book, speaking something positive, then a dude going to be like, damn, this is a real woman here. This is different. Never seen nothing like this before. And that's what's going to make you stand out. But if you're doing the same thing like everybody else, ain't nobody going to take you serious. And this is why a lot of guys are single as well, because the women don't want the good guys. The women don't want the brother that's at the 9 to 5, the brother that's working, not in prison, don't got no prison record, no history, no felonies, nothing. She don't want him. She want the guy that is in and out of prison. She want the credit card scammer. That's what she want. It's sick, but that's the world we live in, guys. It's evil. The world is sick, man. So we're going to get up on out of here, man. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. I'll be back with more content. Guys, when you're on YouTube, be sure to watch all the content. Some of y'all only watch my live streams. I have videos, regular video uploads. Make sure y'all checking out all those videos. People be like, where are all your content? I don't see no content. I got content. It's all over the page. You know, it's all over the channel. You got to search for it. It's all here. Right? So we're going to get up on out of here, guys. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. It is what it is. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Right? I'm out of here. Y'all take care. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw
Come on now,
and
dog.
uncut.
Come on, man.